few weeks ago, I hopped on a plane to fly from Lisbon over Paris to Corsica, a French island in the Mediterranean Sea where I've never been before and wanted to explore in the next 2 weeks of my solo trip. So come with me on the island, camping by the ocean, and then going on a road trip. I'm super sweaty right now. I already walked 20 minutes in the middle of nowhere. I didn't even see one person. Now I finally arrived at the main street here where I have to walk, and I'm a bit scared because the cars are super fast here. And I'm carrying all this camping stuff with me. It's so hot right now. I like the heat though, but it's like I'm a bit shaky as well. Kind of feels like being on the Camino. The backpack and the tent. It's so beautiful here though. Do you hear the silence? So yeah, I just needed a short break to drink something and to catch my breath before I walk on the street. Guess it's still 15 minutes to walk. And then I still need to build up the tent, so hopefully the sun will still be out then. Oh my god, it's exhausting. Let's go. I set up my tent in this open space on the campground in Mandriale. The next morning I woke up to say hello to all the animals that lived there. And I was almost the only one on this whole campground. Just me and some neighbors between nature. Good morning, I'm again here walking at the side of the road to get to the town. I want to work a bit on my laptop and also finally go for a swim. I haven't slept so well. I don't have a pillow and yeah, also getting hot. And I need to make it more comfortable in the tent. So let's see if I can get something in town to make it more cozy and nice. But yeah, now a little break and then off to town and to the beach. The first week on Corsica, I spent every single day by the beach in Cargese, taking that time to finally be able to read all my books, to swim in the ocean like a mermaid, and really enjoying the warm temperature of the Mediterranean Sea, as where I live by the Atlantic, the water is super cold. Good morning from my tent. I just woke up and my eyes are a bit swollen because I'm wearing this eye mask. But altogether I slept pretty good last night, even though I'm just having a blanket as a pillow because I don't have a pillow. So I just put my clothes in there, wrapped it together. It's really uncomfortable. I have like pain in my neck, a sore neck all the time. Also, I just have this thin mattress here, but it's alright, you know. It's more adventurous, I guess. But maybe I will find a pillow because I haven't found one yesterday, but maybe I will today. Also, I changed my tent spot. First of all, it was more in an open space because I felt like the view was much nicer and I like the energy of the spot more. Now I changed because it also obviously got hot in the morning. I thought I would be awake right away and starting the day anyway, so it doesn't really matter if it gets hot in a tent or not. But the thing is, that the sun rises directly above the hill over there. So you get the sun from sunrise, but it's beautiful. And yeah, that's it for now. I'm getting up now, doing my morning ritual of journaling, doing some yoga meditation, and then let's see where I can do some laptop work here. Let's get up. I'm sitting at the camping spot right now, and I'm currently converting my yoga video, which I'm gonna upload. I hope the Wi-Fi is good enough so it will upload fast. I'm drinking my coffee, my second coffee already, because I need that energy, that caffeine. Just enjoying this cute little Mediterranean space before I go to the beach. It's still quite early in the morning. I still have a lot of day left to enjoy the beach as well. So I'm trying to find this balance of relaxing holidays and working, using that me time that I have to be productive. Okay, so the road you see that goes down there comes around my camping space, which is there somewhere. That's how far I walked already. Isn't it beautiful? Right now I'm walking through this really cute town called Cargese. It has really cute little houses and a little port where I'm going to right now. Also, what Corsica has a lot is oleander and also bougainvillea, which is this one. You might have seen that before. I'm gonna show you closer. So this is the plant, and a lot of people think that these are the blossoms, but actually when you look closer, these are the leaves. And this here is the petal flower of the plant. And this plant has these colorful leaves to attract insects because they have such small flowers. So with that color, all the insects come. It looks so pretty. So the birds flying around here that you can hear all the time are my favorite birds. It's the common swift, and in Europe they come when it's getting summer. So when they are there, you know the summer is coming. So their sound always reminds me of summer. That's why I love them so much. They're super fast as well. As you can see, there are many. As you may know from my last vlogs, I love to spend time with myself. It hasn't been always like that, but now I really enjoy these times where I can just reflect and journal and think about stuff and just be with myself. Like every single day I'm walking this road. It's a 30 minutes walk. I don't mind walking so much because I like walking. It's like nice to have some movement and to enjoy the nature. This is mostly my ritual here. Do you hear this? Sounds of nature. It really sounds like summer holidays. Love it! In my time here, I barely spoke to other people. There were not many people by the beach yet, and as I was staying mostly with myself, it felt weird to not really talk so much during the day, and it also made me feel lonely sometimes, to be honest. What am I doing here alone? Especially when I was having dinner with myself and I saw all these other people, couples and families sitting together, laughing together, talking. I felt lonely. But I wanted it that way. And sometimes we just have to be only with ourselves, to be able to sit with ourselves, with our demons, with our thoughts and feelings, without being distracted, and to grow into a version of ourselves that is truly at peace being alone. I believe that when we learn to sit with our demons and we heal the relationship to ourselves, it's the healthy base of every other connection we have. Good morning. I'm sitting here at the camping spot in front of my tent and having my long coffee and my pain au chocolat. Every morning it looks like that, like I'm usually doing yoga and then I go down to the reception to the restaurant to get my long coffee. And it's funny because the people here, they're super friendly and I always talk to them. They're so kind and they always know already what coffee I like. It's like a long black coffee just with a bit of sugar. Pain au chocolat, of course, in France is always a must to have. So today my plan is to go to the beach, and this camping spot here, they have like a private beach area where I'm gonna take photos for them. So hopefully they're gonna like my photos that I'm gonna take. I have my rental car now, so I can go by car, which is good. And then I take some photos, come back here, pack my stuff, and then I'm gonna start on a road trip, which will be super interesting because I've never did a solo road trip alone before. So I'm kind of like nervous and scared, but also excited at the same time. My plan is to drive in the north and do like a circle around because I have to come here in this town to bring the tent back and then drive to the airport on Thursday. So I still have a few days here on the island. So far it has been a good holiday. Cheers! Hello!
You like this?
This was André. He is from the Netherlands and he's here with his family, his wife and his daughter. And I've met them on last Sunday when I came here and was pretty alone. And he was so kind and helped me to build the tent because I also didn't have enough of these things you put in the soil. I don't know how you call them in English. And he gave me his and helped me because the soil here is super hard. It's super hard to get something in. So it was really nice of him to help me, and it's also nice to know people on the camping site and just wave good morning every day and not feel so alone. So if you're an introvert like me, I encourage you always like talk to people, say hello, be kind, and then yeah, you meet amazing people. So Andre and family, thank you again for helping me and being so kind to me. If you see that, I hope so. So greetings to the Netherlands. Yeah, now I'm gonna enjoy my Corsican French breakfast. Okay, you might call me crazy, but what I love to do is feeding ants. So when I have leftovers like this, I just put it on the ground for them, and it's super funny to see how they go completely crazy over that and take that. I feel like ants are super amazing animals. Okay, I'm sitting in my rented car. I picked it up yesterday, and actually I wanted to show you directly, but I was a bit distracted by everything and didn't think of filming. But I'm gonna show you now because this car is like super modern, super chic. I will have my tent later. I'm leaving it here for now because I'm gonna go to the photo shoot at the beach and then come back here to pack my stuff and leave. So we have 9:30 in the morning. So I need to hurry up to get everything done in time, and then I will leave later for the road trip. Yeah, and I'm thinking of maybe sleeping in the car, and if I'm getting my tent out, maybe sleeping in the tent. But I think I will feel safer to sleep in the car. Wild camping is not allowed, so I guess if I can't find a place, I will stay in the car. Let's see how that goes. But first of all, let's go to the photo shoot. I'm just gonna quickly show you the car before we start driving. So as you can see, looks like a sport wagon. I have a screen and everything here, really modern, really nice looking car, really sleek. So that's gonna be my road trip car. Not the usual road trip car, but yes, it's gonna be interesting. Let's go! Look at this huge eucalyptus tree. Wow. It's like in a jungle. I'm so sweaty. I'm currently at this beach resort where I am supposed to shoot some pictures from the beach, and whew, I mean, my time as a model, I remember all these photographers going crazy for the perfect shot, like laying in these weird positions for hours, changing and running from one side to the other, and like having sore muscles probably the next day. And now that I'm shooting all by myself, I realize how exhausting it is to be a photographer. Because also what I'm doing is like everything by myself, you know, like I'm setting up the camera, I have 10 seconds to run to the spot to pose and to get the perfect shot, and then running back to see the picture, and also I have to look for the light, and here are some people, so I have to be careful that there is no one in the back. And but it's so much fun. It's like so cool to do all by myself, you know. I'm my own team and I'm so proud of myself. I am the model, I'm the photographer, I'm the videographer, I'm the editor, I'm planning everything, so I'm my own team. So if you want to book me, you have a one-person wonder. So yeah, if you want to book me, just write an email, because I'm a person for everything. Yes, so it's super fun. This spot is insanely beautiful, like the water. Sorry. The water looks like a dream. It looks like on these postcards that you get from tropical islands. It looks like there would be mermaids living in there and dolphins jumping out in front of a rainbow. That's how it looks like here. Yeah, but I don't want to waste too much battery. So now I'm continue shooting. Okay guys, how insane is this blue color? Wow, it's so clear. I can't wait to jump in that water. It's so beautiful. I was sitting down in the water to meditate when I realized that there were a group of fish circling around me as I would be their center. I felt so connected to nature. It was a sign for me that I'm truly connected, guided, that I'm part of it all, and that I can move on with confidence. Okay, so everything is charged, everything is packed, everything is ready. I'm ready. I've got my cold fresh juice here, so the road trip can start now. I'm excited, nervous all at the same time. Yeah, it's my first road trip ever alone and I don't know really where to go. I'm just going with the flow. It's intentionally to not have a plan. Like, by now you should know me that I don't like plans. I'm just going with the flow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm driving now north in direction of Porto. I'm probably gonna stay in Porto for the night. That's my plan for today because I just have half a day left. Maybe I will find some cool spots on the way. Who knows? Okay, so stay tuned and let's go on a road trip. The road from Cargese to Porto was one of the most beautiful roads I've ever been on. All that fear and anxiety I felt at the beginning was gone, and I was so excited to drive around all these mountains and hills and see the viewpoint. It really felt like the beginning of a new adventure. Close to the town of Porto, I found the perfect spot to put my car and to stay for the night, right by a river with these beautiful views on the mountains. Now looking back, I can say this was my most favorite spot to sleep at. For everyone who is here on this channel for a longer time, you might remember on the Canary Islands I wrote on all these rocks and shells and put them in nature. It's kind of like a business card, and I did that again. So this is one of my favorite quotes. A friend told me that. It's just so good. So I usually write always a quote on one side and then my YouTube on the other side and leave it somewhere randomly in nature for people to find it. In the evening, I went on a stroll through Porto to get to know the town. I walked around for 2 hours straight and then settled down by the beach to have my dinner. And honestly, most of the days my dinner looked like that, eating baguette and some olives and salad to it, so nothing really special. But it was easygoing as I also didn't have a fridge in my car. While I was watching the orange sun setting behind the horizon, I realized how comfortable I felt being alone that night. Hello from my car. How's it going? Well, obviously the car is way too small for me to... Oh my god, there was a sound. I think it was a fish jumping out of the river here, right next to the car. Anyways, it's quite hard for me to lay here because I'm too tall. Once in my life I'm too tall for something. It was obvious that this will happen. I was aware of that. But now that I'm laying here, I'm like, what am I doing? I could get the tent out, but I don't know where to put it now and it's dark, so I'm not gonna do that. So I'm trying to find a way. Luckily I'm a yogi. I'm flexible. I can kind of lay however. But yeah, it's probably not gonna be the most comfortable night. Also because it's quite warm in here, even though the windows are open. I tried to also put my feet outside of the window, but you know, in the dark you feel like it's so weird to have your feet out. I always imagine someone tickling my feet. So yeah, I'm trying my best here right now. But I'm doing quite well for now. Let's keep the batteries high. Let's go to bed and try to get some sleep. I will keep you updated. See you in the morning. Bye. Good morning. I'm super tired. I haven't slept so well, but also not so bad. The only thing that was annoying actually was that I couldn't extend my legs. Like the fact that I was laying there with no pillow, it's totally fine. But that was pretty hard because I love to sleep on my belly or on the side and have my legs extended and then one leg up. I don't know. So I couldn't do that, which was annoying. Also, I had a lot of mosquitoes in my car because obviously there are a lot here because I parked at the river. I had to leave my windows open as well, so of course they came in and annoyed me. Anyways, it was better than I thought it would be, but still I'm like super tired. I could have slept a lot longer. I've kind of found a comfortable position to sleep and then the sun woke me up and it got super hot in the car. So now I got up and went to the river and now I'm thinking of going in the river for a morning dip, but the water is so cold and there's still shadow here. But it's a super nice view, super nice energy here. I like the spot, but first I need to wake myself up and then find some coffee somewhere because that's not how I want to drive. Let's do it. Oh, it's gotta be cold. That was cold, but refreshing. I didn't want to get my hair wet though because I washed it yesterday. And I feel like if I go in the river, it's not the best. I'll wash it tomorrow, I guess, somewhere. Yeah, now I have to charge everything again. So let's find a coffee spot and hopefully I can charge the camera and my laptop and maybe do some work while drinking a coffee and having pain au chocolat. After I spent a few hours in the cafe, having my coffee and editing a bit, I went back on the road.
On and on, I'm moving on and on and on. I'm driving in my car, the road is long and full of dust. The landscape changes around me, on and on, I feel immersed. Whatever happened to me, happened for my highest good. I read that in so many books, now it's almost understood. I'm moving
Hello.
on.
I'm on the side of the road right now at like a viewpoint because I just needed a little break of driving and I wanted to film in peace. So I started in Porto this morning after I worked a bit in a cafe, started, and now I'm on the way to like a delta, a river where you can just hike a bit and swim in the river. That's my goal. And then after that I will see how far I will drive to Calvi. I'm not traveling with a plan, so nothing is set. But yeah, that's kind of like the plan for today. And this view is amazing right now. Wow. I ended up spending 1 or 2 hours by this beautiful river, but I didn't go swimming because it was so windy and I also wanted to make more kilometers. As I was sitting here, I realized how cool it is when you travel alone that you can just decide whatever you want to do. I was able to be as spontaneous as I wanted to. I could drive how far I wanted to. And that feeling of freedom to decide by myself was one of the first moments I realized how liberating that time with myself truly was. I made it to Calvi now. It's the biggest city in the north. Just trying to figure out where to go. Of course, I'm trying to search for a legal spot where you can also park for free, where sleeping in the car is allowed. For me, I like when there are not so many people, especially because then I feel kind of safer because of men. I feel pretty safe in Corsica in general, so I don't think this will be a big problem. I think I found a cool parking spot here. I don't know. We will check it out together. It's not so far from here. So for today, I'm really done with driving. Even though the roads are beautiful and driving is fun here. I'm glad when I can just settle down, have my dinner and just relax. I drove a bit outside of Calvi to be able to find a sleeping spot in nature. But seeing this empty land and listening to really sentimental music, I was down and felt lonely again. And when I parked my car and went for a walk, it just felt weird. Something was off. Even though the landscapes were so beautiful, this forest where I parked the car felt kind of tense. I couldn't really describe that feeling. I got this question a lot the last days, if I'm not afraid as a woman to sleep in the car alone, to sleep in nature alone. And I have an answer to that. Yes, I am scared, but I do it anyways because fear doesn't control me. And what I usually do is I open my heart to that fear, I embrace it, and I try to breathe through it. If we just listen to our fears, we will never step out of the comfort zone. And as soon as I did something where I was afraid of, afterwards I'm super proud of myself and I can grow into a better, more stronger version of myself. So fear is nothing to be scared of. It's something to deal with, to work with, and see where it comes from and let it go. Also, a good tip is to really listen to your gut feeling, to your instinct. I'm a super sensitive person. I can kind of feel if this is right or not. And for example, today I went to a spot in the forest first, but it was a bit dark. It was a bit like, I don't know, I didn't feel comfortable. So I listened to that feeling. I was like, I don't feel well sleeping here alone. So that's why I continued driving. Even though I'm super tired, I still went for it to find the perfect spot. Now I'm on the beach and I feel super comfortable here. My gut feeling is telling me this is the right spot. So I listened to that. Now I feel great. Now I feel better. So this is the trick, just to learn how to read your emotions and your intuition. Something deep inside of me told me that was the right decision to stay by this beach, even though something happened that night. Guys, I'm standing here on this parking place, and there's no other car than my car, actually. But now this car came. Now this person parked a few meters away from me and is sitting in the car. But I can't tell what this person is doing. Right now I'm hiding under my sleeping bag. Wait, I show you. Oh my god, this person walks around. Do you see the flashlight? It's so creepy. Oh my god. Shit.